Okay. All right. So we'll start how you guys like, how I like. I mean, it's just the best. Yes. On the ball, on your back. We're going to start with a bunch of abs this morning. So we'll get in a bunch of abs and then some weights for you, Rosario, before you have to go. So close the eyes, bend the knees. Go ahead and put the hands behind the head so you have support in the neck. And then just let your dog jump all over you. Take a few rounds of breath here. And if you want to, you can even roll the ball from shoulder to shoulder. That can feel really nice. You can roll the ball up and down the spine. That feels really nice. Or you can just be still. Being still is always good because we're always so busy. And start to focus on the breath. Good. Take a long, big inhale. And on your exhale, I want you to go ahead and crunch up, squeeze, hold, lift with your abs, don't pull on the neck, and inhale down. So see how long you can make your exhale breaths for these. So just our basic crunches, activating the abs, activating the core. We'll do a few more of these and then we'll start our add-ons. So again, see how long you can hold your exhale, squeeze the abs, hold at the top, and then release it down and inhale. I'm going to do 4 more long exhale breaths. Here's 3. Here's 2. Here's my last one here. On the next crunch, I'm going to twist to the right. So taking the left elbow over to the right knee, picking the foot up, yep, and then back down. Good, so we'll pick up the pace here just a little bit. And again, you can always go your pace, take any modifications you want, any variations you want. I love creativity, you know that. So if you guys think of something even better or that you like more, please feel free. I'm going to do 5 more twists here, 5. And again, you guys don't have to be with me. It's just a countdown to let you know we're going to move on. Good, I've got 1 more, and then I'm going to straighten the right leg out. And now just crunch up through center as you bend the knee. So you're going to keep going. So as you keep crunching, the more you do, the abs will start to get fatigued. So just make it mindful. Keep thinking every time you move to really squeeze the abs, pull the belly into the spine. Good. For 3, 2, 1. Put the right foot down. Go ahead and now twist to the left. So other side, we're going to do those 2 things. Good. Small group today. People must be sleeping in this dreary weather. Keep it up. But we're here. Good. For 5, 4, 3. Somebody else is here too. 1. Straighten out that left leg. Crunch up for center. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Straighten both legs out now. Take yourself back from the ball. So listen if you can hear me. Inhale your breath. On your exhale, crunch the body up and see if you can float the heels up like an inch off the ground. Then put the heels down, lower all the way down. You should really feel this. So big inhale, lift the heels, put them down, take it back. It's really hard. You should really feel this. Good. Oh, there's a baby deer in the driveway. It's a baby deer. Shh, baby deer. Good. You guys are feeling that, right? Yes, I know you are. Good, do 3 more. Good, 2 more. 1 more. Good, and then bend the knees. Take a second and roll to your right side. Or left side, whatever side that you are. That's facing me. Sorry about Coco. It's got a whole family of deer in the driveway. All right, so today I'm gonna have you actually straighten the legs. The ball's gonna go same place it usually does, between the hip and the rib. I'm really sorry, you guys. Coco, shush. Come on, go, 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 go. Sorry, yeah, you guys just rest. Good. So big inhale breath. On the exhale, I want you to lift up, and then I want you to twist your chest open towards the ceiling, then come back and lower down. So on the exhale breath, you're lifting, twisting, coming back, lowering down. Good. Lift, twist. Good. Good, I've got 4 left. Go slow, 3. 2 more. Last one. Good, lower down. So this time you're gonna lift up the chest, and then I want you to lift those legs up off the ground as well when you're lifting the chest. So you're gonna float the feet up. Really gonna feel that in the side, lower down. So lift, try to lift the feet up a little bit. It's intense. If it's too much, just keep the feet down, or you can even bend the knees and stack the knees and do your regular crunches here too. There's always other options. Good. I'm trying to get you some good abs in, Rosario, before you go to work. Good, keep it up. Good, 4 left. 3. 2 more. 1 more. Good, then slide that forearm and keep the legs straight. Just move the ball out from underneath. I'm gonna have you lift the hips up, and then I want you to reach over, create an arc in that other side, and then take the hips all the way back down. Good, so lift and reach and stretch. It should feel really good. Bring it down. Awesome. So again, as you lift the hips and reach over the ears, you're exhaling the breath here. Good, I've got 5 left. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Awesome, then you're just gonna switch sides. So whatever side you were on, take it to the other side. Legs are completely straight, so make a straight line with the body. And so the first one, you're gonna lift the chest and then turn the chest towards the ceiling, come back through center, lower down. Good. So lift, always go nice and slow, make it mindful. This is intense in the side. Squeeze the abs in front. Good, you guys look great. Okay, well, hopefully that was Coco's big show. Hopefully that was her finale too. I don't know how little dog could be so loud. Good, I've got 4 left. Good, 3, 2 more. Excellent, 1 more. So this time you're gonna lift up and then try to lift the legs up just a little bit, like an inch, the ankles an inch off the ground, and then lower down. So lift up, it is very intense. Again, if it's too much, just keep the feet down or bend and stack the knees. Excellent. Good. Got 5 left. Remembering too, when you crunch, when you lift and crunch, you're trying to exhale the breath. 3, 2, good, one more. Then slide that arm in, come up off the ball. Keep the body in a straight line, reach the arm up and over, create that arc. Nice big side stretch. Lower the hips all the way down. Good, up and over, lower down. Excellent. Good, 5 left. 4, 3, 2, one more, and then flip it over to your forearm plank. So just move the ball off to the side. Forearms are parallel. I want you to press through the entire forearm so palms are flat. Again, scoop the belly in. Try not to shrug your shoulders up. Engage the quads. Good, reach back through those heels. Then just rock your forearm plank forwards and backwards. So really keep squeezing the abs. You're looking down between your forearms. Good, and then just 5 sets. We're gonna swing the heels right and left. So 5. Good, opening up the sides. 4, 3, 2, one more, then come through center, drop the knees, press back, child's pose, let the forehead connect to the mat, and then really walk your fingertips out to see if you can create a little bit of traction in the spine. Make the arms active, so lift the forearms up off the mat. One more round of breath here. And then I'll have you come forward, cat-cow, just a couple of rounds here, warming up the spine. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, press and round. Make sure the shoulders are stacked over the wrist, hips over the knees. You can always turn your fingertips back if you want to open the forearms up so the fingertips would face the knees. I kind of like that. You may not. Good, then come back through center. Step it back to your first plank pose. Same thing as in the forearm plank. We're going to rock it forwards and backwards. Same thing applies, shoulders over wrist. Feet are hip width distance. Just looking down between the hands. The weight is focused in the thumb and index finger knuckles to ensure that you're not dumping in the outside of the wrist. Come back through center hold. We're going to do those 5 sets of heel drops. So right and left for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come through center. Press the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Pedal out the legs. Really press to the palms. Scoop that belly in, tailbone points up. Good, hold in stillness here. Doing a couple of rounds, and we're gonna inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, hips up and back, downward facing. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, hips up and back. Good, 3 more. 2 more. Linking the movement with the breath. 1 more. Walk the hands back to meet the feet. When you get there, pedal out your legs just like you did in downward dog. Go really slowly. Feel the stretch in the hamstrings. Try to lengthen the spine. Good, and then keep the left knee bent, left hand down, right arm up. You can hold the arm up or take that half bind, trying to open the chest a little bit more on the halfway lift. Good, release it back to the mat, bend the right knee, right hand down, left arm up. Same thing, you can hold it up, half bind it around, try to open the chest. Good, release it back down. Come back to your plank pose. So from here, you're gonna walk the right foot in, so the shin is hovering, left foot in, shin is hovering. Good, and then back. And each time you do it, switch the lead. So you'll go right foot first, back to plank, and then take the left leg in. So as you move through this, think about all those points, right? You're pressing through the palms, the arms are strong and straight, you're engaging the abs, the legs are strong. You're checking in on your breath. Good, one more time on each side. Good, bring it back into your hover. Hold the hover here. Really important not to arch that low back. So you want a neutral spine, scoop the belly in. You're holding in complete stillness for 10, 9, 8, you guys look great. And 5, 4, 3. After the next 2, you're gonna lift the hips into that shortened downward dog. Hold here, just stretch, press to the palms. Try to drop the heels to the mat. It's okay if they don't touch. They probably will though, because you're in this shortened downward dog. Good, then walk your hands back to meet your feet. Good, bring it all the way up. Good, let the blood rush back down. You guys are gonna grab your weights. So you can start with your right foot forward. So the leg, I want you to actually bend the back leg, and then you're gonna have a straight spine. So front knee is over the ankle, so the legs look like this, okay? So right leg forward, left leg back. Then you're just gonna alternate punches with the weights, like this. So you're gonna hold the legs. If you're not down super low, you're like at that halfway point where you're feeling some pressure in that right quad. Good, just big punches, reaching up, doing a little lean each direction. Good. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the weights in. We're going to give the arms a rest and take a break in the leg. So just tap the back foot up and then take it back. So for 10, keep the eyes up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, take that left leg back, hold in that same position. So now you're gonna cross out in front, both weights, little punches, or big punches. So you're punching from the ribs, twisting the torso for 10, 9, 8, that right quad, should be feeling it, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, bring the back foot up, do those big circles. So bring the weights in front, circle the arms back, give the legs a little rest. Knees are bent, they're soft, before we do the other side. Good. So as you're doing this, hollow out, scoop the belly in, squeeze the abs for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now your left leg's forward, right leg back. Bend the back knee, start your oblique reaches and punch. Good. So really keep the eyes up and the chest up. If you start to look down, you'll lose your posture, and then you're gonna end up hurting your low back. So keep the eyes up, chest up, front knee is over the ankle, toes point straight ahead for 10, 9. If it really starts to bother the leg, come up a little. Good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna pull the weights in, do those tap ups. Again, keep the eyes up so that front knee is staying bent. You're coming up low. Yes. Good. For 7, 6, 5. Left quad should be feeling it. 3, 2. Take it back and hold. Start those punches across. Punching across the body. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Bring the back foot up. Big circles again. Knees are soft. So circling around close to the body. Good. Nice tall spine. Check in on your breath. No yoga breathing with this kind of workout. Just try to keep it smooth. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it out, wide stance, moving into a plie. So toes are out, heels are in, and again, please don't let the pelvis tilt. When you tilt forward, you hurt your low back. When you tilt back, you hurt your low back. So just be really conscientious that you have a nice neutral spine. So elbows are in, palms are facing forward. So sit down, and when you stand up, reach those arms out in front of you. Good. So sit and reach. This is your own pace. And if you don't want to reach and you just want to do the squat, then just hold the elbows in by the side. Good. For 10, there's going to be an add-on to this after the next 8. Excellent. Keep your movement up and down. So good. 4, 3, 2. Here's the add-on. Stand up. Take the weights down. Palms are forward. Bring it back up. Sit down. So you're just adding that raise. So up, tap, out, down. Excellent. Smooth breath. You know, the arms are starting to feel it. 5 left. So 5. Good. 4, 3, 2 left. 1 more. You're going to stay up and just do 10 raises here. You can do it 10, 9. It adds up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Lunge over to the right, reach across, and then step the feet together, take the arm out. So lunge across, take it out. Hinge from the hips, don't collapse in the chest. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. When we're done with these, we're gonna go right to the other side. 5 to 2, I don't know. Let's do 1 more. Come back to center, set yourself up, switch sides. I'll count better this time. Good. 6, 5. Keep squeezing those abs. 3 left. 2 more. Last one. Good. Center up. pull the weights in, make the feet parallel to the short edges of the mat. Take your forward fold, your prasarita. It's just a wide leg hamstring stretch. Lengthen from the spine. If you have an inversion practice and you're dying to invert, you can. Otherwise, just hold here. If you're inverting, take your time. Otherwise, hands under the shoulders, halfway lift and lengthen. Take a twist to the right. So left hand down, right arm up. Come back through center, switch sides. Come back through center, use your core, raise yourself up. So what is gonna happen now, you're gonna put the band, grab the band, put it above the knees, and then you will get your weights again. So we're gonna use both. Exciting. Is it already time for you to go, Rosario? Aw, have a good day, honey. Maybe you can do a little bit, 3 more minutes. Okay, so you're gonna squat, kick the weights back, and then just bring them up to the shoulders and do a leg lift. So just pick one side, it doesn't matter. So you can do your right side if you want. Good, I usually always start on the right, makes it easy to remember. Good, squat and lift. Be conscientious that when you're squatting, you're hinging in the hips, not using your back at all. Really squeeze those abs when you squat down. Awesome. 5, 4, 3. We're going to do a couple add-ons. 2 or little progressions actually. 1 more. Sit down, squat back, and just pulse the weights back here. Try to lift the weights beyond the hips. So 10, 9, keep a long spine. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring the weights to your shoulders. So now you're gonna lift and tap, so same leg. So if you did your right leg, lift it, press up. Or you can even press halfway up. If you press halfway up, keep the elbows in line with your shoulders. Good. So 10, 9, 8, 7. So good, you guys. 6, 5 left. Exhale your breath when you do the leg lift and punch the weights. 2 more. 1 more. Hold the weights at your shoulders, shift and balance. Pulses here just in the leg. So squeeze the quad. Make sure the quad, the knee, and the toe are all pointed straight ahead. 10 left. So let's go slow for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Squeeze those abs. 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Then we're going to start on the other side. So you're going to squat, take them to the shoulder, leg lift. So whatever side you didn't do before. Again, remembering to hinge in the hips, not using the back. Abs are strong. Excellent. Trying to really multitask here. Get the most bang for your buck. Bye, honey. Have a good day. Good. For 3, 2, 1. Sit down again. Try to pulse the weights back. If you need to stand up more, you should not feel this in your low back at all. Good. For 10, 9, try to slow it down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, weights at the shoulders. You're gonna lift and leg lift. And then just keep the knees soft when you land with those presses, whatever version you want. Excellent. Good. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 left, and then we're going to do the pulses in the leg. Not worry about the arms, just bring the weights to the shoulders or in front of the belly and pulse the leg up. Standing leg knee is soft. Lift as high as you can. Let's go slow for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Let the band go all the way around the ankle. Keep your weights. Keep the weights. Weight heavy today. All right, so just like we did before, elbows by the side, palms facing forward. So pick a side. If you want to start on the right side, you're going to step out. Just like we were doing with the plie, reach out, bring it back in. Good. So just kick it out. Here we go for 10, 9, 8, and then again, if it becomes too much, just hold the weights at your hips. It's fine. 5 left. 3, 2, 1. Step out wide and then just take the weights up like this. So we're doing 10. So 10, squeeze those abs, pull the belly to the spine, keep the knees soft. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to give the arms a rest before the other side and just do those walks. So you're going to go from one end of the mat to the other and give the arms a rest. Just hold the weights, keep the chest up, shoulders down. Worry about working the booty here. Any kind of stepping. You can do single steps, double steps, runner steps, whatever you like. Good, so if you want to single tap it, you can do that. If you want to run it, you can do that. So always options, just whatever you like best. You're going to walk your way back to the middle of the mat. Elbows come in by the side, whatever side you didn't do before. Step out, reach, bring it back. Good. For 10, 9, always your own pace. You'll be slower if you want. If you're faster, be careful. 4 left. 3, 2, 1. You're going to take it out wide again. Same arms. Raise it up. Bring it down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We're almost done with the weights. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, carefully get rid of your weights. Just put them off to the side. Hands on the hips, totally gonna focus on the legs. So just tap out one direction, bring it back, tap out the other direction, bring it back. So alternate. Keep the feet wide, don't let off on the resistance. So we're gonna start with alternating for 10. Good. 9, 8, 7, 6. Good. 5, 4, 3. You got 2 left, and then we're going to do single tap outs. So get ready, pick a side and just tap for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Take it the other way for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. This is it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so come to the back edge of your mat. So this can be done with or without the band. If you're using the band, it's going to go around the arches of your feet. So move it from the ankles to the arches of your feet. Yeah. Can you see? Good. So carefully hinge forward, forward fold from the hips, long spine, reach to the crown of the head. Do your forward fold again. Go ahead, pedal out the legs. Try to relax the head, neck, and shoulders. So you're going to walk it out to a plank. You have the band, again, around the arches of the feet. Good. Hips up and back, downward facing. Come forward, right knee to right elbow, pull, squeeze. Press to those palms. Take it back. Excellent. Left to left. Pull, squeeze, press. Take it back. Good. Right side. Take it back. Good. Left. Good. Pick up the pace a little. So come forward, back, forward. If it doesn't work to go that pace, keep it really super slow. Just as hard, it's just different. I'm doing this instead of bicycles today. So for 3, 2, 1 more. Good, and then just carefully get rid of the band. Just kick it off in your downward dog. Good, bend the knees, bring them all the way down. Press back, child's pose. Excellent. Okay, grab your ball. You're gonna place it on your sternum and you're face down. So on the sternum, face down. So go ahead and take a couple of breaths here first. Always important to let the muscles and the tissue kind of get used to the ball before you start moving on it. If you want to roll the ball again from shoulder to shoulder, it feels really, really good. You might even get like a crack in the spine, a little release, the good kind of crack. Okay, so when you're ready, clasp the hands behind the back. So before you start, engage the legs, untuck the toes, see if you can press all 10 toenails down into your mat. So while your forehead is down, pull the arms away from the body, and then on an inhale, lift the chest up and see if you can pull your shoulders down. So pull your shoulder blades just straight down your back. Don't crank the neck. Should have a natural gaze. Good. Release the forehead back down. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. We're doing 10 at this pace. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold. If it's too much to clasp the hands, then just take the hands behind you and just lift and lower. That is totally fine. Just creating some mobility in the upper back here. Good. For 6, 5, 4, 3, 2 more. Good. Last one, release the hands so they're by the side ribs. So like your baby cobra arms. So your elbows are right over the wrist and the elbows point straight back. I want you to see if you can lift the kneecaps up off the mat. The chest is up. So use your glutes. Then lower it down so the toenails touch. It is a very small movement. So just lift up, squeeze the booty. It probably looks like I'm not moving. Let the toenails touch. Good. You can even lift the back a little, pull the elbows back. Good. Really working the mobility of the spine here. Trying to lift up, lower down. I love the ball under the sternum here. It really allows you to lift and create that opening in the chest. That's really hard to create naturally. Good. 5 more. Good. Your own pace. 4. We're going to do a nice stretch after this. 3. 2 left. 2. Excellent. One more. Move the ball from under the sternum for the next part. Just keep it close though. Put your arms out in a T, and then just roll to one side. Open up the hip. Relax the head down on the mat. This is great for the shoulders. The twisting is good after doing those back extensions. When you're ready, you'll come through center. Take it the opposite way. Good, come through center. Okay, more about work. Now take the ball, put it underneath the pelvis. So find a comfortable spot for you under the pelvis. You're gonna put the forehead down. You can cross the forearms and lay the head down, or you can put the head on the mat and put the arms out, whatever works for you. I want you to raise the thighs up so the ball is completely supporting you here. Click your heels together, and then you're just gonna do little lifts, little butt lifts. You can do this without the ball if you want. It is a very small movement. We won't be here long. So even when the ball is under your pelvis, you're squeezing your abs, keeping them active, and lift for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down, press it back, child's pose. Put the ball under the forehead if you want. Just take a moment here. Excellent. All right, pick a side, doesn't matter which one. Gonna come down to a forearm, put the ball off to the side for now, grab one weight if you want, up to you, stack the legs. I better check the time, I just keep going. Okay, we're good. All right, raise the hips up, take the weight up if you want. Good, bring it back down. Excellent, take it up, and then back down. You don't have to use the weight at all. You can just do your hip drops here, reaching up and coming down. It's hard with or without. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, last time, hold it up here, lift and just hold in stillness. Check in on the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, gently let it down. Take it to your back. If you have the weight, keep it in whatever hand that it's in. Lie all the way down, and you're gonna crunch and take the weight to the opposite foot. So you can do this with or without the weight. Use your other forearm to help you get up, really squeeze the abs, and come down. If you want to bend the leg that's not lifting, you can do that as well. Go slow. Exhale the breath when you lift. Awesome. 5 left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lie down, hold the weight on both ends, both feet up in the air. Scoop the belly in, try to keep the low back to the mat, and switch hit the legs. If you don't want to keep the legs straight, bend the knees. Good. Keep squeezing. Think about knitting your ribs in. For 10, 9, this is always harder than it looks. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees in first. Stay on your back, put the feet down, stack the knees over the ankle, keep holding the weight up, or if you don't have a weight, that's okay. You're gonna lift the hips up into a bridge, then take the arms back over the head, bring it back up, lower down. So when you're lifting up in that bridge, press through all four corners of your feet. Think about spinning the thighs in towards one another. It keeps the legs from splaying out. Good, so if you're doing this without the weight, you just reach up, take the arms over the head, shoulder flexion, back up and come down. Good, a couple more rounds here. Good, 5 left. Check in on the breath. 4. I've got 3. You're gonna hold the last one up when you get there. So when you lift the hips on the last one, hold it up there, do the arm movement, stay up in the hips, pulse here with the weight straight over the shoulders for 10. 9 is just a slight lift of the pelvis. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gently lower down. Bring the knees into the chest again. Then rock it to whatever side you didn't do before. We're going to do all that on the other side. Oh, goody. When is the torture over? So always make sure before you start your body's in a straight line. If it's out of whack with your shoulder, that puts a lot of pressure on your shoulder, a lot of stress, and we don't want to do that. Elbows right under the shoulder here. So take it up and then carefully lower everything down. Always go at your pace. Good. Got 5 left. 4, 3, 2 more. 1, and then we're going to take everything up. Hold at your highest point. Try to lift the hip for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Take it to your back. So same thing. Keep the weight in that same hand. We're going to do those crunches on the other side. So reach for that toe. Good. You can even do anything in between. You can bend the knee. Whatever works. 8, 7. We'll do some good hip stretches today. Your hips have been busy. 4 left. 3, we're going to do the same series we did. 2, you're going to lay back down, grab that weight, pull the belly in, knit the ribs in, and then switch kick the legs. Just simply holding the weight up, or get rid of it and put the hands down by your side. For 10, 9, arms are strong. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, keep squeezing those abs. 1, bring the knees in first. Put the feet down. Time for the bridge, second set. Knees are right over the ankles. Weight is up. Good, lift the hips up. Take that weight back. Bring it up and down. Your own pace here. So even though you're holding one weight with the hands, still try to keep the shoulders back and your chest open. It is possible. And again, root through all 4 corners of the feet. They're glued to your mat. Spinning the thighs towards one another, down towards the mat, keeping the knees from shooting out. Good, 5 more. Good, when you lift up in that bridge, squeeze those abs like crazy, especially when you take the weight over the head. Good, last one. Hold that weight back up, lift the hips and press slowly for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower it down, bring the knees into the chest. One more thing with the ball, with the weight. Put it in your lumbar spine. Feels so good. Good, weight or no weight, you're gonna lean back And then when you come up, don't come all the way up. So come up to where you're feeling it. Take a twist one way, other way, lean back. Good. After this, we'll get into the hips and stretch. Promise. Promises, promises. Good. If you want to alternate sides when you come up, you can do that. Good. 5 more here in total. 4, 3, 2. We're going to keep crunching. 1, and then we're going to punch the weight straight out for 10, 9, 8. So pull that weight in low in front of the belly. Elbows pull back by the ribs. Ball always stays in contact with the back. 4, 3, 2. Let's do 10 pulses to finish. Lean back, hold the weight out. Pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put the weight down. I'm going to have you take the ball. So lie all the way back so it's under the sacrum. And now bring the knees into the chest. Feels so good. And then if you want to, you can rock from side to side, holding that leg, and it rolls underneath the sacrum and the low back. It feels really good. Good. And again, you may get a little popping in the spine. Nothing to worry about. Good. Then hold in stillness. Just bring the knees into the chest with the ball there supporting. It just really allows you to open up that low back. Excellent. Get rid of the ball. Bring it all the way up. So pick a side. We're going to do lizard into pigeon. So pick a side. So let's start with an easy twist, actually. That'll feel really good. So take an easy twist. I've got my right leg forward, left leg back. Good. Just hold in stillness. Then bring that right hand inside the right foot. Walk the right foot out. Drop the back knee down. And then come to the pinky edge of the right foot. See if you can press the leg out. Opening up the inside of the hip there. And then again, if you want to take a bind and you can still open the hip, it feels kind of nice. And if you want to make it more of a quad stretch, you just pull the heel towards the glute. That can be hard on the knee though, so if, you know, you can like put a blanket under your knee or something if you want to do that. Good. Then gently release it. And then just carefully walk that front foot over into pigeon. I like to come up out of it completely first and then come back down. Just think about the safety of your joints when you're doing stuff like that. It's those little movements that can really get you. So lift the chest up first, create the stretch, and then if you have the mobility or the flexibility, you can dive it down. I love to put the ball under my forehead. It's very relaxing. If you're trying to work your pigeon, you can slide it under the right hip. It gives you more space and freedom. So when people like to do pigeon, they like to pull their heel all the way in to their opposite hip, but really in pigeon, what you're trying to do, nobody likes to do it because it's hard. We just want something to feel good and easy. Your shin, you're really trying to work that front shin to be parallel to the top of your mat. It is the truth. I speak the truth. But you don't have to. It's hard. That's why the ball or a block under the right hip works really well. Awesome. So take your time here, coming out of it. We're just simply going to switch sides. So I'm going to come to a plank pose first. Then I'm going to bring my left leg forward for that easy twist. Feels good. I think we covered all your parts today. We usually do, but we really got them today, I think. Good. Take that left hand to the inside, drop the back leg, then heel toe that left foot out, come to the pinky edge. Keep your long spine. You can press the leg out first. It gets into both hips. And you can always take your bind if you want. Opening the chest can feel nice. And then gently release it. Take your time moving into your pigeon. And if you don't like pigeon, I should have said this on the first slide, you can always do your thread the needle on the back. It's the same stretch, just a different version. So if you like that better, you can go to your back. And again, on this one, I'm gonna try to walk my shin. I'm using the ball under my left hip to help me to get my left shin parallel. I'm gonna get a lot of benefit out of trying that. Good, and then when you're ready, you're just going to come to a seated position. So come to your Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet are together, holding onto the feet, tall spine, trying to root through those sit bones, lift the chest, reach through the crown of the head. Close your eyes for a moment. Take 2 full rounds of breath here. Trying to really press those legs down towards the mat. Good, then just release, cross the legs into Sukhasana and take a twist to the right, open the chest, keep your spine nice and tall. Take it to the left. Come back through center, straighten the legs out. We'll take 1 more forward fold. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, reach to the feet. Lengthen the spine first, and then take the fold, Paschimottanasana. When you're ready, releasing it down into Shavasana. You can do it without the ball, regular style, or if you want to take the ball, how we started. If that's okay and you can relax, you can even put it under your neck like a pillow. That's real nice. And take up some space. Close the eyes. Should be no effort in the body, no gripping, no effort in the breath. Try and relax all the muscles in the face. There are so many muscles in the face. We hold a lot of stress here. Believe it or not. Tension, we grind our teeth, that type of thing. Clench our jaws. Release the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, really let the shoulders relax. Let go of anything that doesn't serve you. Next inhale breath, reaching the arms overhead, pointing and flexing the feet. Rolling to the right side. You want to take the ball right between the hip and the rib. So comfortable. If you ever want to de-stress, take this ball and do this or lie on your back. It is like one of the best stress relievers. Just to lay here in stillness, close the eyes. So relaxing. It's a good reminder for stillness in the breath, creating the calm within us so we can pass that on to other people. The world needs that right now so much. So we could just share that with one other person, and they could share it with one other person. Good, then press yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Bring your hands to heart center. Bowing the head. May all beings be happy and free, and my thoughts, words, and my actions contribute to this in some positive way. Bringing the thumbs to the third eye, your seat of intuition, symbolizing right and kind thoughts. This is where everything begins. Begins with the thought. Thumbs to the lips. Those thoughts travel to the mouth, and then we speak. So before you say it, ask yourself, is it true? Is it necessary? And is it kind? Save us a lot of grief, right, before we speak. Thumbs to the heart, symbolizing right actions. Your thoughts become your words, and your words become your actions. Your actions define your character, and your character defines your destiny. The light in me honors and sees the light in you. Namaste.